Today I want to go over a great exercise you can do to kind of down-regulate the system, improve that diaphragmatic breathing, and kind of allow your body to get the oxygen in, take its time to utilize it, and then get that carbon dioxide out, so then you can kind of reduce that muscle fatigue, improve your performance, and just kind of let your body relax, because a lot of times we're in a high state of stress, whether that's from inefficiency to breathe, get air in, if you're coughing up mucus, various things. So we have to understand that your body is always working, and oftentimes it's going to be a little bit more stress. So a great exercise we like to do is called 90-90 breathing. Now, well, with this exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to set up laying on your back. Legs, think about 90-90 is in your hips, in line in a 90-degree angle. Knees, 90-degree angle. Bring your heels just a little bit above your knees. From this position, what you want to do is kind of feel where your sacrum and your lower back is. You want to make sure you tuck that under you. So if I'm laying here, I'm going to tilt it back, and then I'm going to tuck my rib cage down a little bit so I don't extend out and flare. Now, if you have something to squeeze like a towel, that's perfect. You put that in between your legs. Reason why is this will get a little bit more of your adductors and also the muscles at the pelvic floor, which is also part of the core that helps you breathe and stabilize. Now, the goal with this exercise is think about, you're going to breathe in through the nose as much air as you can. Okay, so think about slow and controlled breathing in through the nose. And then when you exhale, think about blowing through a straw, and there's 42 candles lined up in front of you, okay? So you're going to think about getting all the air out. Now this breath, you don't want to necessarily be aggressive, so you don't want aggressive, okay? There's a time and place for that type of breathing, but right now we're trying to down-regulate the system, allow the most amount of time for the body to transfer that oxygen. Okay, so what you're going to do is get back to that position. Okay, 90-90 position, kind of squeeze something. And when you breathe in, you want to think about your stomach's going to go first, but then your rib cage is going to expand second. So when you breathe in, your diaphragm pushes down, lets air come in and expand the rib cage. So our ribs expand out and tilt up to allow us to breathe. Okay, so you want these both to be working. So to see if that's happening, what I like to do is you just put your hand at your belly button, the other hand at your chest, more like the sternum region. When you breathe in, you want to see these both rise. And when you exhale, they should kind of descend down. Your rib cage should tuck down and should get the air out. Now, once you have that kind of down and you feel it's rising, I like to go palms up because it opens up the chest and all these muscles that like to help out when you can't get air in. Just breathe in through the nose and then exhale. Just nice and easy. And very calm. Very simple exercise. This exercise is very powerful because it can help reset your breathing pattern. So when you breathe in and you're at a more of a rest situation, your diaphragm expands down or lengthens down and then allows oxygen to get in. Now when you're at a higher state of stress, you're going to use secondary muscles. Your rib cage is going to flare like that. So getting into this more of a rested state is going to help the efficiency of improving that oxygen consumption. But in other videos, if you go on our YouTube channel, Cystic Fibrosis Fitness Institute, we talk about from a physiological standpoint on how the capillaries wrap around the alveoli sacs within the lungs, and they have about, in a normal resting state, about 0.75 seconds worth of time to transfer oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now when you're at an elevated rate, the perfusion rate, or the rate at which the fluid of the blood is circulating through the capillaries, is faster, so the exchange has to be more effectively and efficiently. Now, if you have scarring of your lungs from CF or another pulmonary situation, it's going to cause the body to limit how much it's going to be able to get in. And this is where, you start to see stars, muscle fatigue. You're going to have an elevated heart rate. It's going to be harder to get air into the body. So doing a 90-90 breathing exercise like this, or any breathing exercise that's very slow, controlled, rest, digest, is going to help you in many factors, from helping slow down and improve the efficiency of that oxygen in the capillaries to then shift to the muscles. But it's also going to help downregulate your system from a neurological standpoint. It's going to get your parasympathetic system to help kind of kick back in and be more of the driver versus the sympathetic fight or flight, I need to do something, or aggressive, I need to attack type situation, and kind of helps improve your recovery as well. Now, this 90-90 exercise can be placed in many fashions. I often like to put this at the end of our workouts with our CF individuals because it helps downregulate the system. This is one that's in their active recoveries on days off. We'll have them do it. You can do it before a respiratory treatment, because once again, think about respiratory treatment. The goal is to get as much air in, and if you get the right muscles working, like the diaphragm, the internal transverse muscles, all the muscles that help work with respiration, it's going to possibly help you with your respiratory treatment. So this can be something utilized at the beginning of a, right before respiratory treatment. Or if you're just stressed out and just can't downregulate, it's hard to sleep and stuff like that, this has helped some of our clients kind of get to sleep a little bit faster. So try this out. Remember, you're going to lay on your back, you're going to have your knees at 90 degrees, you're going to have your lower back and your sacrum pressed against that ground area, palms up. You want your stomach to expand first, and then allow your rib cage to expand second. And then when you exhale, think about exhaling through a straw, nice and easy. And then when you exhale, also let your rib cage come down, and leaving your head there to get all that air out. So stay tuned for other exercises and workout routines that can help benefit you, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Cystic Fibrosis Fitness Institute, because we're uploading stuff every week on stuff that can help you improve fighting CF and improving your quality of life. But anyone with a pulmonary disease, all these exercises we've utilized to help our clients kind of improve what they're trying to accomplish.